How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another devlog, or should I say maybe the first official devlog of my Kingsfield-like series. Now, I know making a game isn't the easiest thing in the world, and that's sort of why I chose to do Kingsfield-like. It already is one of my favorite genres, but at the same time, it's a fairly simple concept when it comes to gaming. You know, there's not too much to worry about. I'd say maybe the assets, the art, the environment, and I don't know, just trying to be creative is the biggest hurdles in this sort of genre. And I think those are things that I can tackle fairly well, and I don't have to worry too much about the technical aspects of everything. So today I'm going to be showing you some of the things I've managed to accomplish in the last couple months. First of all, I've added a enemy AI behavior state system. And here on the dummies, you can see above their head which states they're in. And when you hit them, they become in hit stun state, which means they can't really do much. And also when I hit them with attacks and abilities, they get knocked back a little bit. And that's all depending on the stats that you have and the equipment that you're wearing and things like that. So my main goal for this game is, as much as it is like a Kingsfield, I'm trying to make it my own. And by making it my own, what I want to focus on the most is synergies and item and equipment compatibilities with one another. Meaning, you can find equipment in the game that will allow you to, for instance, knock an enemy further back against their own knockback resistance stats, or you can make it so that your physical attacks with your sword or your weapon will do some magical attack, whether that be fire or ice or other elements that may be in the final version of the game. But I'm also adding a lot more fun mechanics, so things that allow your character to double hit, which in this case would be you go for a single attack animation, but when you hit the enemy, it actually hits them twice for the same exact damage. And don't worry, I won't be trying to balance the game too much. It's more focused around being fun and creating fun builds. But just to give you an idea of the things that I want to eventually have in the game, which is just really fun synergies. In the game, I've already added things like a knock-up spell. So you can see the earthquake spell. And what this earthquake spell does is it actually puts enemies in a launch state. And in this state, I made it so that specifically when an enemy is launched, if you have enough knockback to actually knock an opponent backwards, the airborne state will actually multiply that knockback by 3 times the amount at the moment. And I've added things like impact collision detection between enemies. So if you knock one back fast enough into another enemy, they will actually collide into each other and do more physical type of damage. I like the idea of not everything being spelled out for the player, so there's a lot to discover, and there's a lot of synergies that will be hidden and not told explicitly to the player, allowing a lot of freedom and creativity in ways to express yourself without actually knowing if something is possible or not. I'm actually planning on creating puzzles and obstacles in the game that revolve around using your creativity to get past them, depending on item and equipments that you have. You know, that's pretty much all I have to show for today. I hope this is enough to satisfy you for a little bit longer. I plan on, working a little bit more on the art and things soon, because I have a lot of good systems in place now. And I hope to see you guys in the next video, and hopefully a lot sooner than it took me to release this one. But I really hope that by the end of it, I create something that's very Kingsfield-like and inspired by the older games with the tank controls and everything, but also that has my little own spin on it. And I definitely think that you guys would enjoy this as well, because I'm having fun just knocking enemies around at the moment, and there's barely anything in the game, so. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to show. Hopefully you liked the progress. I think I'm doing okay. And yeah, make sure to like and subscribe if you want to. And I'll see you guys in the next one.